Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to Melanie's Journals. Today I'm going to paint with you the cover page of June, which will be the final month in my bullet journal, which is right here. As you can see, it's almost full. And for the last month, we're going to go to Khazad-dum, or also known as Moria, which was where they go in the first movie, The Fellowship of the Ring, which is where Gimli's family, such as Balin, they live there. And this is the beautiful gate, which opens with the word melon, which is the Elvish word for friend. So yeah, I'm very excited to end this journal here, and I hope you enjoy seeing this coloring process. The sketching here took about an hour, so not too long for my usual sketches, which are quite intensive. And here this color scheme is going to be quite dark, except for the door, which has this lovely illuminated silvery hue. So yeah, I hope you enjoy seeing it, and I will show you as much as I can. And here is the finished cover page of the Gate of Durin. I'll give you some close-up, trees, the gate itself, sorry, and of course the lake. So yeah, I'm very happy how this one turned out. Again, as I said, it was relatively a simple color palette, but I think that really helps everything pop. I really like how the door it really seems illuminated, especially when you see all the shimmerings. So yeah. So let's quickly change the angle of my camera so you can fully see it. Yeah, I hope you can see some of the shine there. There we go. So this is going to look beautiful once it's in my bullet journal. So I'm gonna take all this washi tape off, cut it in half, which can be quite hurtful because I really love how this looks. And then I'm gonna stick it in and show you the very final result. So now that the cover page is done, we're gonna go on to the goals page. There we go. Now, these things are very, very handy, especially once you come to the end of your notebook and it is as full as mine. But yeah, here we have, as always, I make a weapon that kind of reminds me of some of the characters or the locations that we're visiting. In this case, this is Gimli's axe, and I thought that would be quite good for one of the Moria scenes. I'm kind of going between some of the Hobbit characters. So for example, Balin, we actually see his tomb in Lord of the Rings. So I have some of his and Dwalin's pictures and memorabilia in this theme, but of course also Gimli. So yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover the sides with some washi tape, which I have done for the past few months, and this time I'm going to use this washi tape. This one is from the washi tape shop. It's a new collection, and I just really like the dark. I like all the gold highlights. It's actually part of the ocean, I believe. Yeah, but yeah, I think it's very, very beautiful. A bit of a doom and gloom, but also a bit of grace, which I think kind of reflects Moria. So I'm going to cover this all in, cut the axe out, and then we can color in the axe with some simple watercolor techniques. so the goals page is done with Gimli's axe, and of course all the shiny details. Really happy how this one turned out. It's quite intricate, especially on top here. The rest is rather simple, but I really like it. I also love how the washi tape looks as well. So yeah, very happy about this one. Then we're gonna go on to the mood tracker page. So here's my mood tracker page. I try whenever possible to use some kind of jewelry in this part. It doesn't always work, obviously, but I try my best. And here you see Gandalf's ring. Gandalf's ring is called Narya, and he wears it during the battle with what's it called? Durin's Bain, so the Balrog. And this it's one of the 3 rings of the elves, and this one has association with fire. It's also the flame of Anor, so that's what he uses. And I thought because we're in Moria right now, it would be the most relevant one to put down here. So I've kept this drawing quite simple, no background, because every time I did some jewelry, I really keep it as simple as I possibly can. So I'm just going to quickly color in the ring, and then the colors are going to be different shades of red to fill in for my moods. So not too difficult this time. I'm really trying my best to keep it a bit simple for myself, because I feel I'm getting kind of overwhelmed with the amount of drawing and painting I'm doing. So I might have to simplify just a little bit. But yeah, I'm just going to quickly color this in gold and do the red gems. Okay, so here is Gandalf's ring, as well as some of the tracking colors I'm going to use. So hopefully that's going to create a nice shiny crystal with some depth in it. And again, this is just very simple. So now we're going to go on to our first week of June. So here's the first weekly of June. This is an image painted by Alan Lee for the Kingdom of Moria. Not too difficult. I really like the fact that there are the doors that you have on the cover page and you're going to go right into the kingdom. So I really like that. This is probably going to be the only weekly I'm going to film. The others you will see in the final flip through at the end of the month. So I hope that's okay, but that just gives me a bit more time and free and leeway to paint all the other weeks. Especially while I'm also going to set up a new bullet journal and the month of July. So it's going to be a very, very busy month. But yeah, I'm going to color this in and hope you enjoy seeing that. briefly, which as always has a lot of detailing, but I hope you can see how when the door opens you really get this lovely effect. So the color palette was quite muted, quite simple. I think you could see how just again starting with the base layer of colors and then just adding in more and more shadows really helps make everything come alive. So this is going to be the final weekly of this video, and now we're going to go into the mind map page. Okay, and for the final piece of this setup, this is going to be my mind map page, and here we have Balin and Dwalin, two brothers. They are cousins of Thorin, and they accompany him on his journey to Erebor. I really love these characters. I love the relationship that Thorin has with both of them. With Balin, it's more of a father figure. With Dwalin, it's more of a brother figure. So I really love that. So yeah, these are them. I'm actually painting them in Hobbiton, or in the Shire, mainly because I didn't really find enough pictures of them together in Erebor that I could really use, and also because after this we're going to set up the next bullet journal for this year, and I'm going to briefly go back to a view of Hobbiton. So this kind of goes back to that and kind of ties it all together. So yeah, I'm going to color it in first with a base layer of color and then adding in the detailing as always. So I hope you will enjoy seeing that process. Okay, so here are all the base colors all done. I'm just going to go in with some grey tones, some brown tones, possibly a bit more red because it's very orange. I want it to be a bit more dark red. Just to add in the highlights and then finish off with some metallic detailing. really quite simple. It's really just about these two characters here. I'm very happy how they turned out. I used some references from Pinterest. There were quite a few drawings of them and just some lovely stills, so I tried to combine them, and yeah, very happy. Going to stick this in, and then I'm going to give you a final flip through. So here we have the Gate of Moria. Speak friend and enter. Then the goals and social media page with Gimli's axe. Next we have my habit and mood tracker page. The ring is Gandalf's ring, Narya. And then the first of the weeks of June. This is again an entrance into Moria with the doors that are opened. Now the next few weeks are there. And then the final map page. There we go. So now I'm going to insert a clip of my June's flip through so you can see that. So I wanted to give you a final flip through of the month of May. So here we have the Kingdom of Erebor. I have to say I really love this, like this cover page. I like how the colors turned out. Then the monthly goals and social media page. Love this washi tape as well. This is Thorin's sword, Orcust. The habit tracker and mood tracker page. I haven't really filled them out yet, so I will do that soon. But yeah, I just like how this turned out. Then the first weekly, which is probably my favorite of all the weeklies I've painted so far. Yeah, I'm just really happy how Smaug turned out. I'm loving the gold. Also, he has a bit of a shimmer in his eyes. So yeah, I'm very happy how this one looks. I used some references from Pinterest, which I do a lot actually for all my paintings. And here we have the Hall of Erebor, especially the golden floor. I really like it's when the dwarves they try to destroy Smaug and it fails, the floor turns gold. It's also where Thorin has his little moment to come back to his senses, so I wanted to paint that as well. But yeah, I mean the whole thing is mainly about the floor, not really about the rest. And here we have Thorin sitting on his throne when he is quite delusional about who he is. I really like this scene. I also like the gold shimmerings that you see the hallway below where all the gold is. And then finally the last image. This is actually a scene that we see at the start of the Hobbit: An Unexpected Journey, which is where they show off what Erebor is like before Smaug arrives, and you see the dwarves hard at work. I'm not sure this turned out exactly how I wanted it to, but I'm, happy about it regardless. I think it's something a bit different, and I love of course, the use of all the metallics. I think that really gives up the shimmering vibe. And then here we have the final mind map page with Thorin and Bilbo. I will say this is an image I found on Pinterest again. It portrayed Thorin and Bilbo as an older couple in that image, and I really liked it. I did alter them to be like how we see them in the movies. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, of course, it's never confirmed or anything, but the actors had such good chemistry that I can definitely see why a lot of people ship them. And I just thought this was a very, very cute image of them. So that's why I put that here. But yeah, that's it for May. Next time, or you probably have seen the video already, is the making of the month of June, where we're actually going into Lord of the Rings territory and going to Moria. And then next time you're going to see me set up my new bullet journal. As you can see, this one is completely full. I can hardly keep it closed. Really love this journal. It's from Notebook Therapy. Really liked it. And my next journal is again from Notebook Therapy. It's going to be this lovely number. So yeah, please like and subscribe. I hope you will enjoy seeing me set that one up and take you along the next few places in Middle Earth.